the mark on his first attempts.
There's Max Abmas heading towards 3,000 points. And now playing his first Big 12 game, Rich.
And that three ball goes. He is 1 3-pointer shy of passing J.J. Redick. Here's Mitchell. Tested the NBA draft waters, came back for his sophomore season. Shedrick. 2 feet in the paint, can't get the jump hook to go. Toussaint takes it all the way for 2.
That's that speed we told you that Texas Tech.
Loose ball, McMillan grabs it for the Red Raiders. Down by 2, almost 5 minutes gone by in this Big 12 conference opener. With 5 on the shot clock, Lamar Washington gets fouled and will go to the line.
Yeah. Here's transfers have all played in the NCAA on Washington, Devin Cambridge.
Washington Warriors. Toussaint passed up an open look from beyond the arc. Now 10 to shoot for Texas Tech.
Good hands.
Stripped by Dessou. In the open court, big-to-big passing, and Dessou pays it off with an and-one opportunity.
How about the pass from Mark Months because of that foot surgery?
Washington taking it right at the bigs, but coming up empty.
Great job by Shedrick to play vertical right there.
Abmas with the blow-by and the foul. Max Abmas will go to the line and shoot 2. Well, conference play is...
Are they now the only undefeated team in college basketball?
Well, I don't know if that Tennessee defeated lost earlier today to Southern Miss. So now 14th of the year with UTA. Now with the Longhorns.
Yeah, very, very feisty. Excellent defender. In fact, he's going to get a piece of Pop Isaacs.
Washington working on Shedrick. Nice move by Warren Washington.
Warren's well-traveled.
Closing in on 1,000 career points is Warren Washington now with 961. Here's Isaacs after the Texas turnover. Washington.
Let's go to work again, big fella.
This time on Dessou.
Yep. Good job. 5'7" in 7th grade. He grew about 12 inches in 2 years. I'm not an expert on height, by the way.
Here's Dessou. That 3-ball that we talked about, he's only missed 1 all season now for almost the entirety of the first half. Up by 7, counting down to 11 minutes to go in the first half. 156th meeting between these Lone Star rivals, and there is a big boy basket by Joe Toussaint.
I'll tell you, Joe willed his way to the hoop. Melding of the minds between coach and player wasn't necessarily complete yet. But today we talked to Joe and he said he's absolutely loving his time with Graham McCasland.
And maybe even more importantly, with his backcourt mate, Pop Isaacs.
Yeah, no question, Joe on cue again.
Defense, here comes D5.
Williams has become the replacement for Cambridge. Got in trouble right there.
Too much dribbling, nearly turned it over.
Oh!
Between the wickets for the assist.
How about that? That's what you call stick-to-itiveness.
You call that a bunch of things. Toussaint feeling it.
Yep.
8 points in the early going for Joe Toussaint and Texas Tech on an 8-0 run.
Oftentimes, Rich, you'll play fast because that's the easiest place to get good shots. And completely different than the way Graham McCasland played at North Texas the last couple of years. Oh my goodness.
Another stop and go, and Joe Toussaint is shaking his head like no one could check me. He is cooking right now.
And then he's going to get down in the stance and defend.
Longhorns drought finally over. Number 4 stops the 4-minute drought. 6 for Hunter. It's a 1-point Tech lead with the ball. We talked about what Texas likes to do offensively. What about Grant McCasland's Red
They are a
Raiders?
heavy pick-and-roll team with Toussaint and Pop Isaacs. So everything's on the downhill.
Here's Toussaint again.
Somebody get a fire hose or a fire extinguisher because this man is hot.
His favorite song by Lil Baby is Freestyle, and he's doing a little bit of that inside the movie set. And a foul gets called.
Incredible college football games that could have really, man. I'm just going to say this, Rich. And what touch.
4,500 yards back-to-back seasons. Last quarterback to do that, Patrick Mahomes.
Wow.
Here's a steal by the Texas defense. And here is Tampa native Dylan Mitchell. Has that in common with Michael Penix Jr.
We saw him in the Garden against UConn in a game player, but just love his attitude, love his energy, and love that. See big fella go to work again.
Washington this time with the left hand.
Yep, really nicely done in the low post. Great footwork. Good pivoting.
Jump shot from Mitchell, no good.
Nice catch.
Washington. And that'll be a Texas foul that will send Warren 7 foot, 230 pounds.
By the way, a high school teammate of Chris Olave, the former Ohio State.
Very efficient, 7 points in 8 minutes so far for Warren Washington. And Tech has a 5-point lead coming up on 5 minutes to go. Nice passing broken up by Lamar Washington.
Yeah, excellent defense.
Mitchell!
A rebuilding, and in 15 minutes you get an idea of how disciplined they are, how connected they are, and right now they're giving Texas some fits.
Here's Pop Isaacs. Looking for his second bucket of the game, and he's got it.
You know, when you talk about Tucson, who's resting right now, and Pop Isaacs, they're co-pilots. Even when they're on the court, they can play off each other. They've done it really well.
Hunter, nice look. Oh, and he was met at the rim, but he follows it.
You know what was impressive about Mitchell was the second jump.
Chance to tie with a triple. Hunter tries it, and got it.
Well, they left Tyrese Hunter open in transition, and he had all night to shoot it. Good look by Max Abmas.
Isaacs left alone for only a moment. Austin 5 tries for Texas Tech. They're 4-1 in their last 5 in Austin.
Got a mismatch because this guy can post it.
Here's Williams on Abmas. And he goes over him.
Yep, no doubt. Good job there by Pop Isaacs. He saw the switch and he went right at Abmas. And Darian Williams, we mentioned, he's what I would call a small power forward. Really likes to operate in the paint. There's a foul.
And one opportunity for Tyrese Hunter. Guards dominate.
Guards win games. I mean, you know, with all due respect to the Dickinsons and, you know, the Zach Edey's, no doubt about it, they've had an impact on the game. You ask coaches if they'd rather have a great set of guards or a great big man. In college basketball, guards control the tempo on both ends. Seth said it beautifully. They're controlling the tempo of this game right now, Tech with offense. Look at this. And they worked on that today, Rich.
Instead, we count down under a minute to go in the first half of the Big 12 Conference opener between the Longhorns and the Red Raiders. Texas Tech up 4.
They have controlled the tempo of this game, without a doubt.
There's a shot off the foul, and double figures in his last 4 games.
One territory right here for Texas. You got to get this shot up by about 42 if you want to get that second possession. If the ball goes through the net, Texas Tech should let it drop because the game clock keeps running.
Here's Abmas.
Hunter. Let it go now. Let it go.
One more shot for the Red Raiders. They're going to go to the locker room with a half-time lead on the road against Texas. Here's McMillan. 7 to shoot. Isaacs with 2 to go. tough two, no good, and time runs out. But Texas Tech will go to the locker room inside the Moody Center up 37-33. Here's Cunningham out to Mitchell on the wing with 8 on the shot clock. Tough two, air ball, and Shedrick picks it up and puts it back.
Yeah, oftentimes
Last year, Texas Tech almost pulled off the upset, losing by 2. Here's Isaacs. Tried the lob, but got met by the Horns defense. Asmus, the lob of his own!
Dillon Mitchell was shot out of a cannon, and luckily, Asmus found him.
Blow by Mitchell with the rebound. 8th game this season already, Dillon Mitchell in double digits. And now he's got another 2.
Texas A&M, that much has gotten done, but heated rivalry, and how about Texas now? Looks like, are they going a little zone here? Looks like they're showing a little zone. And that's probably not a way
these two teams meet in this building,
yeah,
at least for the time being.
For the time being, yeah. Watch Joe Toussaint speed here. Lethal.
That 3 ball goes. They're two coaches who know each other extremely well.
Go back 30-plus years to Baylor basketball.
Asmus from the corner. And he
get downhill to the paint. Good example right here.
Toussaint, scoreless in the second half, had 13 in the first. And he still can't get his first bucket, but that one's followed up by Robert Jennings.
Good footwork there by Joe. He got stuck in the three.
Brock Cunningham's the chief of staff in that department.
He is Mr. Longhorn.
There's a big rebound, 7th of the night for Dillon Mitchell. And as Asmus throws it away, here's Isaacs in the open floor. And Pop Isaacs will go to the line and shoot 2. Go to the line, 8 points in the first half.
70 playing with each other when both guys seemingly need. And he said to me, well, I got inducted 3 years ago. Oh, okay.
Fashionably late on that. Congratulations. Dessou, no. Weaver, yes.
I really like this kid, man. And you know, Rodney Terry told us yesterday he saw him play in the state tournament, but didn't have a scholarship for him here at Texas under Chris Beard. When he put his name in the portal, they grabbed him because he is a tough, hard-nosed player.
Lamar Washington from the corner.
You don't see that much from Lamar. That is not his strength, 21% this season.
Just his 4th triple of the season. It gives Texas Tech a 5-point lead. Asmus, yes! That's his 3rd 3 of the night. They are 10-0 this season when leading at the half. They had a 4-point lead at the break in this one. 7 minutes gone by in the second half. A deep 3 by Isaacs! Ice in his veins.
He loves this place. He has shined in this building over 2 games.
He has 3 triples, and now Asmus has a blow by.
And I think Pop was celebrating a little. We're going to go with that one, Rich. We're not going to call anybody a rat tonight. We have joy in our hearts in the Big 12.
Nice move by Dessou.
Sure was. He's got a size advantage right now with Washington out. Good job by Dillon also using the rim to protect the shot.
1-point game. Conference opener for both Texas Tech and Texas. Another 3 goes. This time McMillan again.
Well executed. Impressive debut for this Texas Tech team tonight.
7 for 12 from beyond the arc. Now they go inside. He's at the line. And he misses the first. And Eastern on ESPN and the app.
And a couple guys that know
3.
That was a heat check by Chance. I thought he was guarded well coming off that screen.
Nice look. Dessou. And he goes down hard.
And what we saw was an incredible end of his Big 12 season.
You posed the question, could we see all 3 big men on the occasion?
But we'll see that in Big 12 play for sure. You see
Mitchell trying to check Isaacs.
Yeah, exactly. Watch the lob.
Washington can't finish it off. Good foul by Dylan Disu to prevent. Washington with 11 points, now 12 against North Carolina. That's all on ESPN. Mitchell on Toussaint. Pop, fade away, baseline.
Yep.
Good shot fake, McMillan.
Texas needs a stop and a run. Good D.
10 on the shot clock. Williams muscles his way to the hole.
That's what he does. He's that small power forward that becomes a mismatch. He's not PJ Tucker, but that's kind of how he plays, at least when PJ was here. PJ never made a three in Texas.
Here's Cunningham.
Have the high-low if he wants it.
Asmus catch and release.
What am I going to say, Rich? Too much space. And Joe knows it. Joe Toussaint.
Now 4 triples for Max Asmus, gives him 16. And cuts the Tech lead to 5.
Man.
Asmus. No, Toussaint the rebound.
Graham McCasland wants him to push it.
And McMillan draws the foul on Brock Cunningham.
Trying to dig out of this hole.
Chan double figures in his last 4.
Yeah, this might be, well, not 5.
Stuck on 9 is Chance McMillan, but it's a 9-point Texas Tech lead, matching their largest of the night.
Question is now, where do you go? And to me, it's Hunter and Asmus.
Mitchell, left hand, no. Gets his own miss off the window.
Quick second jump by Dylan Mitchell. Which last year was a bust.
And a foul away from the ball. And if that's on Cunningham, that's his 4th. And I coached the big in the first half.
Nicely done.
Good on that one.
Yep.
Biggest win in his short term as Texas Tech head coach. Their 2 losses. Coming to Butler earlier in the season. There's Tyrese Hunter. Double-double for Dylan Mitchell.
Seeing Shedrick goes back at Washington. That's Joe's 4th, so he's in danger zone now.
With 15. And Hunter, UTA with an illness, but told him. Williams in the post. Muscles it up and in again. And a 3-point opportunity. Not even watching the free throw being attempted. He's coaching the reserves.
Nice
Spin move.
Oh!
Blocked by Shedrick.
Watch Max.
Pull up. Got it. Joe Toussaint set to check back in on the next whistle. Isaacs. No. Loose ball. Here come the Longhorns.
Oh, nobody stopped the rim.
Shooter this season, Tyrese Hunter, missed. And he misses them both. Here's Toussaint with 4 fouls.
Nice.
Under 3 minutes left. Isaacs found a seam. Off the glass.
Oh, wrong foot layup right there. Well done.
Tech's largest lead was 9. They're up by 8. Coming up on 2.5 left. Asmus slipped. Turned it over. Here's McMillan on the other end.
In here, watch the pressure. Max slips a little bit, and now Chance McMillan off to the races. And now all of a sudden, double digits.
23 points off turnovers for the Red Raiders. And that one swatted out of bounds.
Team looks like.
Now Texas Tech just 2 minutes and 10 seconds away from passing Their biggest test to date this season. First ranked opponent, second game on the road, and they're up by 10. 5 to shoot. Disu, no. And frustration etched. The Longhorns have only lost once in this building since it opened last year. 5 to shoot.
Wow.
Toussaint, blocked by Disu. Here's Hunter. Off the window.
Little pressure now, you got to bring it. This is the last possession you can play if you're Texas without fouling.
Texas Tech, a very good free throw shooting team.
Yep, and use clock. That's a good job.
1 minute left.
McCasland still orchestrating.
Here's Isaacs with the left side layup.
If you're Tech, no threes.
Hunter tried the three, missed it.
Well, Rich, only one other team has won on the road in the league today, and that's
14 points on the night. Texas Tech, and then a top 20 matchup between BYU and Baylor. If you're a Big 12 fan, you gotta have it. Asmus misses, side of the backboard, and it's academic at this point.
Oh, that charter back to Lubbock is going to be a sweet ride home.
If things
talking on the side. And
that gives him 21, his third straight game with 20 or more. Texas Tech will improve to 12-2 on the year, and they will ride a 7-game winning streak into their next contest. That's going to come on Tuesday against Oklahoma State. Texas will look to regroup West Virginia. The Longhorns' 5-game winning streak goes by the boards. Just the second loss inside the Moody Center for the Texas Longhorns. And that will do it. The Texas Tech Red Raiders come in, and against his dear friend, Rodney Terry, Grant McCasland, in his Big 12 premiere, pulls off the road upset. A 78-67 Red Raiders win over the Texas Longhorns.